Hello there everybody, Mimi Wilkins here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Professor Layton versus Attoney. Last time, Espella over here, aka the girl from the cover, came in and said, I need your help, or something like that. Carmine died or something last time. I still don't know what his accent is, and yeah. I'm sorry to have put you both through all this trouble. Please, think nothing of it. Although if it's alright with you, I'd like to hear a little more about what happened. We won't be able to protect you without a clear understanding of the circumstances. Protect me? Yes, protect you. It is my belief that you are in quite a considerable danger. And it is the duty of every gentleman to help a lady in trouble. Yeah, a smile grew slowly across my face when he said that. I sincerely thank you. Now, it would certainly appear that you are being pursued. However, Carmine's letter referred to your pursuers as they. Could you tell me who they might be? They are witches! Witches? Did you just say witches? Yes, witches! And they are truly terrifying. Carmine did his best to protect me from them, but in the end he was unable to escape. They caught up with us. If they realize I'm here, then you two may also end up in danger. Oh, you mean they will get killed? Perhaps it would have been better if I hadn't come here. I don't really like that, Espella. Espella. Yes? You mustn't worry yourself. Everything's going to be alright. Really? You have my word. We'll be on guard. That's right. Nothing to worry about. This place is tightly locked up. Thank you both. Espella, I'd like to inquire a little more, if I may. Yes, of course. The town you came from is called Labyrinthia, isn't it? Yes, that's right. Espella, what's the matter? Well, we are in Labyrinthia now, aren't we? Huh? No, we're in London, in England. London? England? I'm sorry, but I don't understand. Of course. What? No way, you mean you've never heard of England? Well, it's just that I've never come across a place by the name of Labyrinthia. Of course you haven't. Espella, are you sure you're feeling alright? No, Luke, I believe Espella really doesn't know. Espella, about this town of Labyrinthia. I'm afraid we never heard of it either. If I may ask, where exactly is Labyrinthia? It's what? Book.
Anything you could want to know about Labyrinthia can be found in this book.
So she is British. Anything?
It's an amazing design. I've never seen a book quite like it.
Espella, would you mind if we had a closer look?
Of course.
And now we're looking in the book. Whoa. It's like water. Well, okay.
Huh?
That was an interesting cutscene.
I must be seeing things. It was as if the words were moving on the page.
No, Luke. It looked the same to me, too.
Oh.
Look, there's a picture of the town in here. So this is Labyrinthia, is it? Yes, that's Labyrinthia.
Well, it looks a lot like old Paris to me. You know, like medieval Paris. That looks very much like Notre Dame. Very much. How intriguing. The buildings all look really old, don't they, Professor? Indeed, Luke. I don't recall ever having seen this town before. This is my hometown. Then this must be also the place where the witches are pursuing me from, is that right? That's right. Espella, what exactly is this book? Seems somewhat valuable. This book is the Historia Labyrinthia. As I said just a moment ago, everything about Labyrinthia is written in this book. Everything, the entire story. Labyrinthia story? Oh yes, story. What the hell are you talking about there, Espella? If it contains absolutely everything, then it must also include something about witches. Yes, it does. Or about the witches, the events in the town, the people living there. Everything that's happened in the town is written in this book. And not only that, but also everything that is going to happen. Well, can you tell me when I'm gonna try the 12-bit chicken bucket from KFC? What did you just say? Try and say it now. I like how she just said, it also tells us everything that is going to happen. And then suddenly it just goes, oh, did you know this book has just been added to the inventory? Oh, just hilarious. The town of Labyrinthia, portrayed within the book entitled The Historia Labyrinthia, is an old town like the likes of which the Professor and Luke have never seen. Espella claims to be from this town. Apparently, everything that takes place in Labyrinthia is written in that book. Espella referred to it as Labyrinthia's story. Also, I like how the mysteries are portrayed as stained glass windows. I think that's a really nice effect. I didn't really get to see this in here. But here we go. Strange girl. A strangely dressed young girl suddenly appeared asking the Professor Layton for help. It seems she was being pursued by someone or something. Espella appeared at my study, full of fear. I do not know who she is or where she has come from, but I wish to help her. Don't you dare come in here. Well.
Professor, this certainly is very strange.
Yes, it is, Luke.
First that letter from Carmina, and now this book.
Yes. Just sorting out
If
tank in
you
the
ask
guy's
me,
room.
Espella doesn't seem to be lying.
No, I don't think she is, Luke.
But witches chasing after people, it's all a little hard to believe.
Yeah, it is. My skin seems very pale compared to these two. Let's give this some thinking time.
It's certainly hard to believe, but I do find it fascinating.
Do you really?
Oh, poor thing. Do you want to come in from the rain? Don't open it! Huh?
It's a dove. She's scared of birds. Oh. Oh, all hell's just been let loose. Friggin' run for your lives. All hell's just broke loose. Oh, Sauron's eye has returned. What? Oh no, she's killed her. No, you can't do that. Oh no.
Wait!
Oh.
Professor, what was that?
That was...
That, Luke, was a witch.
Oh, it looks a lot more like Sauron's eye to me.
Professor, Espella's been...
Yes.
Yes, that was careless of us. But to think they might enter by such means.
Shouldn't have opened the window, Luke.
After I promised to protect her.
Do you think that was one of those witches that Espella was talking about?
Yep.
I can't say for sure, but it
Really?
certainly looked that way.
You just said that was a witch! And no, don't, computer. Epic game here.
Then what we just saw, was that magic?
Yep.
I don't know.
Oh, whoa, whoa, it's magic.
But something bizarre
You
did indeed take place
know.
before our very eyes.
Yes, it did. Never believe it's not so. Luke.
I'm going to go and search for Espella. While I'm gone, I'd like you to...
Professor, I'm going too.
Oh.
Even if you disagree, I'm coming along. After all, I am your apprentice.
Okay, Luke. Then let's go.
Okay. And now we're going out of the voice actor. Right, I've already put the important things into the trunk. Oh, the trunk! Thank you, Luke. We'll be sure to keep the record of all the important mysteries we encounter, as well as the progress we make in our investigations. These will be kept in the trunk. Yes, they will. Open the trunk at any time by touching menu. And that is what you will do. Alternative mysteries. Oh. And there's a witch! Witches in London! The witch broke into Professor Layton's study, snatched up Espella, and escaped into the night. Could this mysterious power she wields truly be witchcraft? I certainly did not anticipate Espella being snatched away right before our very eyes. We must do something about this. I agree. Now I believe we're all set to go. Seems to be headed towards the Thames. I know it's like Thams, but it actually says Thames. Let's follow them and rescue Espella. Right, you are, Professor. Okay. Now we are at the Thames with weird-looking houses in the background. Huff puff. I don't see any witches, do you guys? We've lost them, Professor. They got away. Yes, it would appear so. However, we're quite certain that they came this way. Oh dear, my brother came into this room and tried to ruin everything. Oh well. Right, let's start asking people. Hey, look over there. What? Is that... He's pointing. Look at your hat. Oh, look, it's Hitler. I mean, Chelmy. It's Chelmy. This one really got me stumped. I agree, sir. Total mystery. Constable Barton. I don't want agreement. I want nonsense. Call him, is he French? He's not French. Why do they call him Constable? Yes, sir, understood. He's just wailing his finger. Inspector Chelmy, no. Inspector Chelmy and Constable Barton. I wonder what they're doing here. They appear to be having a heated discussion about something. Perhaps maybe something to do with the witch that we were pursuing. Ugh, it hurts my throat whenever I pronounce it like that. Let's see what they have to say, Luke. Shut up, speaker. Good thinking, Professor. Hello, Hitler. I mean, Chelmy. Hey, you there. This area is off limits. Only Scotland Yard personnel out here. Sign completed. Oh, it's you, Layton. What are you two doing? It's been a while, Inspector Chelmy. Has there been something of an incident? Well, more of an accident than an incident. Over there, a motor vehicle has been heavily damaged. A heavily damaged vehicle, you say? That sounds rather serious. I doubt that the Scotland Yard inspector will be involved in something as mundane as a simple traffic accident. Is there perhaps something unusual about this particular accident? As always, you're quick to pick up the finer points. I should say there's something unusual. In fact, I've never seen nor heard of an incident as unusual as this one. Yeah, just tell the professor. Barton, would you leave the talking to me? Yes, sir. Of course, sir. An unusual incident. Unusual in a way, precisely. Don't go concerning yourself. It's the job of the police to solve this case. You never know, Inspector. I may just be able to help you solve it. What are you saying? Even I don't have all the facts yet. Clues just aren't that easy to come by, you know? Yes, we got nothing so far. In fact, I'm sure we could use a helping hand. Oi, Barton! Boy, I thought I told you I'll do all the talking. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. Just a moment. I've got it. Hey, Layton. What is this, Inspector? Well, that is to say, if you keep on getting involved, if you're so keen on getting involved, why don't you go and take a look for yourself? That was a sudden change of heart. It was a little quick, but a welcome one, wouldn't you say? Very well, Inspector. I will take a look. The vehicle is just overhead there, is it? Yes, it is. It's in the park just over there, if you know what I mean. The park is very big, so it's quite easy to lose your way. I suppose I'll have to explain. But listen up, I'm only saying this once. What? Well, you want to go somewhere else? Touch the move icon in the bottom right corner. Oh, touch this to change from investigation mode to movement mode. Oh, okay, this should be pretty simple. And then tap search. Thank you. You're free to move any... Okay, this is a convenient way of moving since you can move great distance with only a single touch. Yay! Look at the map and touch our desired location. That's right, isn't it, Inspector? That's right. So now that you know what to do, why don't you go take a look? Oh, but don't forget, if you find anything, be sure to come back and let me know. We're waiting to hear from you. Bye. Professor, I think the unusual incident they were talking about, indeed, it could very well have something to do with our investigation. Let's go take a look at the scene of the accident. Look, we may be able to find some clues. Glad you are, Professor. Yay! We're gonna go look at the crime scene. Oh! Hitler and tell me has still some words to say. When I hear back from them, I maybe should make something of this case. With the backing of cases I've got piled up, I'll have to take help when I can get it. Yay! Are we done talking? Yes, we are. Okay. Wait, we're going there. And there's the car. Yes, it's shocking. Professor, look over there. There's a car up on the tree. It certainly is out of the ordinary. I've never seen anything quite like it. Like Constable Barton said, it seems extremely unusual. I mean, how on earth could something like this happen? Basically, a statue kind of lifted it up and just, tossed it on the tree. That's basically how it happened. Let's take a closer look at the car. How are we going to do that? Look at them people over there. Puzzle. It's only taken some damage. You don't think the witches have done this? It's only possible. It would appear the accident occurred moments ago. Wait, what's that mark on the car? Excuse me, gentlemen. Yes, you too. Would you just stop right there? Constable, we're not in France. We're in England. I'm afraid I'll ask you to leave. This is the scene of an accident, and we haven't finished investigating it yet. As you can no doubt see, it's all rather mysterious. We don't yet know the exact cause of this here mishap. Not safe both for spectators, I'm afraid I'd ask you both to move along. We're not spectators. We've been given permission from Inspector Chelmy. An inspector, you say? So you're here officially then, aren't you? In what capacity? I can't read today. Well, I'm not officially as much. The name's Herschel Layton. I'm an archaeologist. You're pulling my leg. You mean to tell me that you're the famous Professor Layton? Yep. Now that you mention it, you certainly do resemble the good professor. Yes, he does. Of course he does. He is the professor. So, Constable, if you don't mind, maybe investigate the locals. I'm fit in charge here, so I can't afford to be wrong about this. Oh, I know, you might just be impersonating Professor Layton. What? Oh, come on. Oh, we had this in Unwound Future. If the real Professor Layton, then I'm sure you'll have no doubt solving this puzzle that I just happened to have here. Sounds interesting. Let me see what you have. Alright, take a look at this. Yay, Layton logo. This puzzle is worth 25 big rats. The local police force is assisting museums to increase security. Guard torches allow them to spot anything up to 3 squares away. Do your best to not be seen and sneakily make your way out the room. Okay, so each time we move, you can move using the control pad. Okay. Oh dear. Too bad. Up and down and all around. Carmine accidente. Blue. Wow! Crap. Oh dear, we appear to be. Nope. We're fine. Oh dear. Oh dear. Merp. Haha, yes.
Let's see if I've proven myself.
I have solved the puzzle.
You should expect no less from a gentleman.
You managed to stay hidden in the darkness, well then. Said you solved it. Judging by the way you solved that puzzle, there's no doubt you must be the one and only Professor Layton. Well, he's got the hat, hasn't he? Got some very very good ideas, you, Professor. From the very start, you seem to have your doubts, Constable. But anyway, feel free to investigate as you wish. But there's one last thing. Yes? Anytime you got a free moment, would you mind signing my helmet? He's a true fan. Are you sure that's allowed? Come on, Luke. Let's take a look around before the constable changes his mind. Tell me, Luke, did you notice anything strange when we looked at the car? Anything strange? Well, to be honest, the entire accident is pretty unusual. Well, yes, but if we're to suppose this accident occurred naturally, then there is one particular mark that should not be there. Hand? There? Mark that shouldn't be there. Ah! The hand. The handprint, yeah, that's what I said. There's a handprint on the bonnet. Well spotted, Luke. But a handprint of that size is too big to be left by any normal person. Okay, I will agree with you on that. Indeed, it would appear to have been left by a hand of a giant. That's a bit far-fetched. Yes, it is, Luke. But judging by what you've seen in your previous investigations, you should come to expect that. Look, let's just look around some more. Isn't there anything in this park that grabs your attention? Professor, from here I can't see anything strange other than that car. Situations like this, we need to zoom in, look. Zoom in? How did you do that, Professor? Cases where something is too far away, just hidden behind another object. We can zoom in to see it more clearly. You see something interesting. Use the magnifying glass to look closer. When the magnifying glass goes blue, it means something important is there. By zooming in, we may be able to uncover new clues. Okay, Professor, I'll zoom in right now. When the magnifying glass turns blue, just touch that area, right? That's right, Luke. Now then, let's give it a try. When it turns blue, there's a statue. Hey, the statue's hand. It's about the same size as the handprint on the car. Do you mean the car hit that hand when it crashed? That is a possibility, of course. However, the handprint on the car is a right handprint, Luke. Right handprint? How would he know that? The statue is holding a spear in its right hand, which means that couldn't have been where the handprint came from. Quite right, my boy. It would suddenly appear that this is more than a simple traffic accident. I wonder what could have possibly happened if the handprint was made by the statue. Surely the statue couldn't have moved. It did. I'm positive there's some kind of secret behind this. I wonder who it may be. We can be certain it's related to the witch that took us to the witch that took a spell. I think so too, Professor. How else has that kind of accident occurred? I can't read today. If we investigate more closely, perhaps we'll find some more clues. No, Luke. First, we should head back to see the inspector. Really? You know, I don't want to see the offensive Chelmy. This all seems... Come on, admit it, guys. We all know who Inspector Chelmy looks like. We all know who he looks like. Well, yes, there's one more subject and so I'd like to ask him. Oh, what's that? Not what, my boy, but rather who. Who was in the car when it crashed? Carmine and Espella. See, I've got the answers right here. I guess we have to go back and see the inspector. Might be talk to inspector about this incident. Back to the Thames. Toms. The Thames, not the Toms. What the hell's wrong with me? So what do you think? It's not a simple incident, is it? I bet this one even surprised the great Professor Layton, hasn't it? Without a doubt, this is no ordinary incident. May I ask how the driver was? He wasn't seriously hurt. He's a real jammy dodger, that one. In fact, we were just about to take him into custody for questioning. Strictly private, I'm afraid. It's better chill me. It's something I would like to know. What's that then? The driver's name, was it by any chance Carmine Accidente? Eh? How the devil? Where did you get that information? Oh, well, you could just say the little bird told me. He's something of an unlucky yet lucky type. Always getting himself into trouble only to miraculously escape unharmed. An acquaintance of yours, is he? He attended my lectures a few years back. An outstanding student. Is that so? Well, perhaps you could have lectured in on how to stay out of trouble. We've had our eye on him for some time. He's a bit of a maverick, that detective. Always sniffing out dangerous decisions and poking his nose into trouble. Unlucky isn't the half of it. I tell you, I wasn't surprised to find him involved in this ruckus. Oh dear. Professor, that means this must be the instance in which Carmine was attacked. Yes, it would seem so. How long are we going to be talking to these two? What's this, you know something, do you? No, nothing at all, Inspector. I was hoping you might come up with something I could use. Never mind, now I've got that detective, I may be able to wring something from him. I'd really like to know if such an incident occurred. Inspector, just one other question. Is there any evidence that Carmine was not alone in the car? Was that someone else in the car? No, there's nothing to suggest that. Is that so? Well, was there anything unusual about the accident that you haven't mentioned? Anything else unusual? No, not as far as I'm aware. Looking at these pieces of dialogue. We did see those strange people in Halloween costumes. Boy, Barton! Like I said before, I'll do the talk. Yes, Inspector. Sorry, Inspector. These people in Halloween costumes, can you tell me anything about them? Alright, you're certainly Persistent Layton. To be honest, I don't think they had anything to do with it. Saw a group of them loitering around Tower Bridge. I decided to question them. When I took my eyes off them for a second, they just disappeared. I wonder what the blazes they were up to wandering around dressed like that. When precisely was this? Just a moment ago, about the same time we went to the park. Whoa, we're gonna go to Tower Bridge. Halloween costumes? Professor, could it be? I see what you mean. Seems to me I believe. Need your help, Inspector? Now hold on, what's all this about? Well, we seem to have come to the right place, alright. Yes, it would seem it would appear the witches attacked Espella and Carmine in the park. before coming after Espella and abducting her from my office. Following that, they must have made their way through the Tower Bridge. We may still catch up to them if we hurry. Let's go! Oh, mysteries. There's Carmine. The professor's former student, Carmine Accidente, who gave Espella a letter. For the professor was involved in a car crash while being pursued by the witches. Was he investigating Labyrinthia? The news of Carmine's accident came as a shock, but at least he survived. I would have liked to discuss things with him. We shall be going to Tower Bridge next time. So thank you for watching. And yeah, next time we'll go to Tower Bridge. But yeah. Goodbye.